Welcome back, Advanced Algebra 2 Wildcats. If you would, again, pause your video to update your table of contents. Okay, now that you pause, you update your table of contents. We're now on to Tuesday, August 30th, and we're talking about domain and range, and that's going to be on page 4 in your notes. So again, flip to page 4. So you're going to start with the notebook page 4. All right, so I've pre-written the notes. I've erased a mistake here, which don't imagine you didn't even see that. Yeah, didn't even see that. I'm going to correct the wording there. All right, so domain is X and it's the independent value. Range is Y and it's the dependent value. Both domain and range are found by moving. Now that's the correct word. That's a good word. Moving is a good word. Moving along the axis from negative to positive. Okay. Now domain is found from left to right along the x-axis, and range is from bottom to top along the y-axis. Now, you might pause, get down those notes, and then move on to some examples. Okay, now you paused, we're going to move on to the examples. Okay, this is going to go in your journal as well, and again, section 4. So let's look at the examples. And again, they've been pre-written so that we can minimize the number of minutes on the video. Okay, so the domain of this function, again, we look from left to right. So from left to right, you'll notice that it continues on in both directions. So domain is all real numbers. Now the range from bottom to top, again, continues without stopping and includes all numbers between, which would be all real numbers. Now example 2 is a little different. From left to right, it's all real numbers because, again, the graph keeps going in both directions forever from left to right. But the range from bottom to top is different. And when that is, I like to use the word start and stop. So it starts at 0, and we notice all the values are greater than, so then we know y's range, so y is greater than or equal to, because it includes 0, but you'll notice it doesn't stop. So there's the domain and range for example 2. All right, example 3, because it's just points, we just list them. So the best way to do it is to make a table. So this is -2, -2, -1, -1, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, and so on. Okay, so the domain is X, so list all the X values, and range is Y, so list all the Y values. Okay, now you should notice that what you get from example 3, you can use for example 4 and also example 5. So example 3 will help you finish example 4 and 5. And example 6, I want you to think about, because it's really complicated, but I want you to think if you can do the domain and range for example 6. Okay, that concludes the examples and the notes for domain and range. Hopefully you enjoyed this video and found it very, very informative from left to right and bottom to top. And have a terrific Wildcat day.